that the best was served, or the better, since it's comparative, was served. Are you in a situation where sometimes you have just walked out on something because you thought it was not what, and then when you left, you now saw that sweeter things were happening? Could it be that God was testing your loyalty? Could it be that God was testing your tenacity during difficult situations? Could it be that the organization is checking to see whether you are just a fair weather person, you are a chameleon, you are like a street lady who jumps from man to man, or a street man? You are just going where you think you can get things, but there is no commitment, loyalty, continuity, longevity in what you do. Because this was what the man said: every man at the beginning sets out the good wine, and when the guests have well drunk, then he brings the inferior. But you have kept the good wine until now. Friends, are you going through a situation and you think that this is it because the wine is finished in your life? Let me be the one to announce to you that the good wine is on the way. But it's the Jesus wine that comes in his way. And you say, Pastor Forbes, how will that come to me? Number one, you have to wait for his timing. Number two, whatever he says to do, whatever he says to you, do it. It may not meet with your gender desires, your cultural desires, what your family says, or what your religion believes. But if you want his wine, if you want this celebration, if you want this joy, and if you want the testimony that the first miracle he did at my wedding, at my function, then I say to you, whatever he says to do, do it. That statement means keep your heart open for anything. And ladies and gentlemen, as I end, let me say, God will not tell you, Jesus will not tell you or me to do the impossible. There is a verse in the Bible, in the book of 1 Corinthians, in the 10th chapter. There are 2 Corinthians, 1st and 2nd, New Testament. After the Romans that I talked about, where I said all things work together for good, the book after Romans is 1 Corinthians, in the 10th chapter and the 13th verse. It goes like this: there is no temptation that comes to you that can overtake you that is not common to other people. That God is not unjust. He will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you can. But in the midst of that temptation, if you open your eyes and listen to him and calm down, you will find that there is a way of escape. God never intended for Abraham to slaughter that animal. When he lifted up the knife and to slaughter his son Isaac, when he was going to slaughter Isaac, God called and said, look, there is a ram there. I have provided a replacement. There would always be a way to save you and to save me from embarrassment. But we need to wait for that hour, and we need to do whatever he tells us to do. Not whatever we feel like doing, whatever our friends say, whatever we think will make us look good. There was a man in the Bible that had to dip himself 7 times in a river that he didn't like, but that was the method that gave him his healing. I'm going to stop here, and next week I'll pick it up. But wherever you are today, whatever he says to do, do it. And if you want to know that, then you must open your heart and give your life to him. Have a good evening. God bless us all, and good night.
us at the Gambia Muslim Butchers. We pride ourselves as the Muslim butcher shop for all your beef needs. We are committed to healthy, quality, and freshness, and our prices are unbeatable. Try our unique line of steaks, beef burger, Grts Lebanese, brochet meat, and much more. Homemade flavors that you can cook on your own. Why wait? Hurry and visit us today at 101 Karaba Avenue. The Gambia Muslim Butchers, the home for all your halal beef needs.